Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if I sound a little under the weather. I've caught something, a cold or something that my wife's had. So I've been trying to get a review out every day, but I didn't get one out yesterday because I just was under the weather. So I'm still under the weather, but I'm going to get 2 videos out today. So check that out. I got a G.I. Joe classified video I just did with the bats, comparing all the different Cobra bats. And in this video, I'm going to be looking at the new Batmobile and the invisible jet from the MacFarlane Super Powers, as well as the new Batman and Robin and Wonder Woman figures that came out in this line. So we'll just get a look at that. We'll start off with the Batmobile. So this Batmobile looks very much like the original one. It's not exactly like the original one, but has that same kind of blue and black motif going on. It even has the battering ram thing on the front, and it seats 2 people, and it has these turbojet things that pop out of the back. So I have the original one somewhere. I have not been able to find it. I have a box somewhere that I'm missing 2 or 3 things, so they must all be in the same box together somewhere. I haven't been able to locate them, but when I locate those, I'll do a comparison with the 2 side by side. So I'll make another follow-up video of that. Let's go ahead and look at this one. Okay. Looks like it's got the fins in a bag. We'll have to put those on. It's packaged well. That's all that's in there. Okay. I was able to get these from GameStop online, have them delivered. So it's got the Batman logo on the wheels, as well as on the door. And it has this look right here. It looks kind of like from the Batman animated series a little bit. Kind of like a mix between the two. Let's go ahead and put these fins on. Let's see. I believe these are identical. I guess it doesn't matter which side goes, which one goes on. Got a little tab here that goes in a little hole, and then this part's what snaps in. There we go. All right. One thing I noticed about this one is the mechanism kind of pops up on its own. It don't stay all the way down. I'm not sure why it's not staying. It doesn't have any instructions with it. Just what's on the back. So I don't see anything that's like a button that you push that makes it pop up. It just seems like it's kind of a manual kind of gizmo here. Looks like you could have some extra space to put something in there, actually. Okay. I guess mine's just not going to snap down. It looks like it's got some little tabs there that would make it snap in. And mine's just not long enough to make it stay or something, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Let me know if you got one of these, if you're having the same problem with that. Alright, so then it has the this part you push down and it makes the little, what do you call it? Battering ram? Yeah. It makes a little battering ram pop out. Alright, and then on the inside, it's got stickers already applied and everything. It looks really good. Got a lot of details in there. Steering wheel turns. It doesn't make the wheels turn. They don't turn, they just roll. Rolls really nice. Here's the bottom of it. Alright, then let's open some of these. Here's the new Batman. And I hear that they kind of fixed some of the problems with the capes. The first one's the capes were real stiff, and they put little plastic things through them, so hopefully they fixed that. And I also have all the other ones except for Black Manta. He's supposed to be a Walmart exclusive, but I haven't been able to find him yet. So that's the only one I'm missing so far. So I'll do another review with the other Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Deathstroke and Nightwing and the Green Lantern and the Flash and the Batman Who Laughs and Superman, Batman, and Darkseid. I'm just going to do one video with all those, so look for that down the road. I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to mix and match. I try to switch up between G.I. Joe and He-Man and Star Wars and different brands, so I'm not just doing the same thing all the time, just kind of mixing it up a little bit. But my next Super Powers video, I'll do all those. Maybe I'll have Black Manta by then too, and I can also do him. So I think the big difference between this Batman and other, first of all, he's got the lighter gray and the lighter blue, and he's got that black face, like black mask on his face. Can't really tell in the picture on that one, but he kind of looks more like the Batman I grew up with, 70s and 80s Batman. So I think he looks better than the first one they put out. And then they got Robin here. I think he's based off of the Tim Drake Robin, which is okay because if you have the original superpowers, you got the Burt Ward Robin already, really. So I like that they're kind of adding new things to what you had if you had the original superpowers. We get some repeats from Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and Flash and stuff, but even like the Green Lantern's like the different version of the Green Lantern and stuff like that. And you got the long-haired Aquaman as opposed to the short hair one that was in the original line. So I like that they're switching things up a little bit because I have most of the original line, and it just kind of adds to that collection. I hear people complaining that the sizes are not the same, but I haven't found that to be true. They seem pretty close to the size of the original Kenner Super Powers figures. They're close enough for me anyway. So let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, so here's Batman. And he has a double plastic thing to hold the cape in place instead of putting that tab through it. So that's a lot better. And it is a lot softer. It feels more like fabric than those plasticky hard capes the first ones came out with. And it has the same kind of capes that the originals came with, where it's got that wire inside that you can kind of clip around their necks. Only thing is, the wire on this one seems like the cape comes out a lot further than the wire part, so it's stitched inside. Right here's the stitch, so it's not going to come all the way out, but it seems like this part comes out a little bit too far past those stitches. Maybe we can make it work. Alright, so I guess it looks okay. It looks kind of like it goes down to this part, or that V-neck part, so I'm okay with it. They don't have the action features like the originals where you push their legs and they fight. They have the knee articulation. And then they're pretty much 5 POA except they have the knee articulation, which I believe is what the originals all had pretty much. And then let's go ahead and set him in the Batmobile and see how he looks. right? Oh, he looks good in there. He actually fits down in there, so he can slide down in there really far. So I have to make him actually sit, I guess, so he don't slide down in there. Here we go. Excuse me. Alright, same thing with him. He's got the double plastic to keep the cape from getting messed up. Alright, he's very colorful. I know the original Robin, he had like bare legs. This one's got like leggings on, I guess. And his legs don't really bend all the way up to a 90-degree angle. That belt kind of prevents him from going all the way up, but it's good enough. Alright, so there he is. So he has more of the spiky hair. So I think he's supposed to be the Tim Drake Robin versus the Dick Grayson Robin. And we'll put him in there. Alright. So they look good in the Batmobile. They look really retro. I really like that. Like I said, my only complaint is that just kind of doesn't pop all the way down right there. It does, but it doesn't stay. And I wouldn't mind to have like some kind of button that you push that makes it pop up. But basically it clicks and you just pull it up and it pops up. So that's pretty cool. And I guess you can't fit it back down underneath there. So that'd be another cool thing if you could close it back after the boosters come up. You could close it back all the way down, but you can't. So it just looks kind of like that when you have it open. That's all right. Alrighty. And then let's get to the Wonder Woman's Invisible Jet. I'm looking forward to that one. Alright, let's go ahead and open the Wonder Woman figure first. It's got like a 70s looking Wonder Woman there on the card. 70s, 80s. We'll roll this out of the way over here. Alright, so there she is. And she comes with a cape, which I kind of prefer my Wonder Woman without a cape, just because that's what I'm used to, but you can always take it off, so let's do that. We'll look at it first. It's like a light blue cape, very fabric-y, and she looks a lot like the Super Powers, Kenner Super Powers Wonder Woman, color-wise and everything. And she might be a little hard to get her cape off because of her hair. Her hair is really hard. Getting it off and on might be a little tricky. You can do it though. Maybe trickier to get back on than it is to get it off, but we'll see. Okay, so we got it off. Getting it back on might be a little tricky. So there she is. I wish she had a lasso. I think they make some cord that you can buy at the craft store. It's kind of like that kind of string they used for the lasso back in the day. So maybe I can get some of that. But, and let's just try this out. I just want to see. I don't have a bad guy out at the moment, but we'll use her if we can get her stand up there. And it don't send her flying or anything, but it's enough to knock them over. Okay. And let's pull out her invisible jet. She can get almost to 90 degrees with her legs. There's not anything blocking them from going up higher. She's got a good wide stance there. Alright, let's pull out this invisible jet. Alright, I ain't cut that yet. So there's the packaging. And it's kind of funny because it's almost like just a box without anything on it. You have to just see the outline there. It looks red on the back because of the red background, so that's kind of misleading. It's supposed to be clear plastic. Seats one figure, has a capture claw, and the canopy opens. So I kind of wish it didn't have that capture claw, because it'd be totally clear if you didn't see the mechanism in there like it is here. But we'll look at it. It might be something we can customize and take that part off so that it is totally clear. I'm not sure. Alright. It's all the same color as the packaging. It's a little tricky to see what you're doing. Alright, so there's one wing. There's the other wing. That's the tail. And then there's the main body of it. And I guess this is her bedroom. Or garage, I don't know. It looks the same. This is hard plastic though. This is not flimsy like this. So this is what I was talking about. That claw hook thing. It's clear, so that's kind of cool. It snaps in there. I like that part, but the fact of the matter that it's has the mechanism back here makes it where it doesn't look completely clear. So I'm not really super happy with that part. I don't know how it goes back in there once you pull it out. We're about to find out, I guess. So that pulls out. And oh, okay. So there's just something right here that makes it go. So I guess you push the tail back in. The tail has like a switch, so you pull it out, and then it flies up there. So alright, so let's stick that back in here for now. We'll look at that some more later. Alright, then let's put the wings on. So it looks like they pop in and slide back to lock in place. So there it is, the invisible jet. I always wanted an invisible jet. I thought it'd be cool. And I like that part. When you push this button, it pops open. So that's neat. They don't really have landing gear. Let's put her in it. It even has a little steering wheel in there. I don't know if you can see because it's so clear, but it does not turn. But the steering wheel has a little Wonder Woman logo. Has a little give to it, but it don't turn. Okay. So let's put her in her jet. Now, she has a hard time reaching the steering wheel, that's for sure. She'd have to be way up in there. You could get another figure behind her almost if she got to the steering wheel. But her legs look kind of wonky if you push her up there that far, because they kind of bend inward at the heels. makes her look kind of bow-legged. So I don't think she's supposed to go all the way up there. I think she's supposed to sit back. Maybe she has on autopilot. So there she is in her invisible jet. That's so cool. I really like that. I like the idea of it. I like that it's so clear. I wonder if it will turn yellow over time. Maybe if you keep it out of the sunlight and stuff, it won't. But right now it looks really good. And mine will be staying out of the sunlight because I always make sure my collection doesn't get any UV light. I use LED lights because they don't have UV, so it helps protect your collection. So I've replaced all my fluorescent lights and my old light bulbs with the LED bulbs and stuff. All right, let's look at one more thing here. Yeah, they got her seated all the way back on the box. They got the older version there, which I have the older version. I just hadn't opened her yet, but I'm going to. She had a red cape. Her colors are a lot more primary color, dark. But she's more based on the more modern Wonder Woman. It's the same figure, basically. It's just different color scheme. Same way with Batman, pretty much. And you can kind of see the differences there. We'll see how hard it is to put her cape back on. I'm just curious. Their heads don't really pop off like a lot of figures do. But it's a little tricky. I wonder if I pull it out from both sides and kind of pull it forward. There we go. That's what you gotta do. So it can be done. It's a little tricky. I wouldn't be doing it a whole lot. Once you get it on there. If you did that a lot, it'd probably wear out pretty fast. But it can be put back on. It's just a little tricky. Try her in there. With her cape on, see how that looks. That looks pretty good. There she is with the cape on in the invisible jet. Okay, so that does it for this review. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe so you get notifications when I drop new videos. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm sorry about my voice. Hopefully I'll feel better soon and my sore throat will be gone, because I have no energy right now and I feel really horrible. But anyway, I want to go ahead and get some more videos up, and I put 2 up today. I'd already recorded one, but I didn't get it edited because I felt bad, so I'll put it up today too. So you'll have 2 videos today to make up for the one I didn't get up yesterday with the Cobra bats. But hit that subscribe button, and there's some other links there you can click on to see my other videos. Thanks for watching.